Condon with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The NFL's two best teams should be extremely healthy when they face off in Super Bowl 57. Neither the Eagles or Chiefs had any players miss practice with injury on Wednesday. For the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes practiced in full and says his sprained ankle is much improved after the week off, adding, quote, "I can definitely move around better than I was moving 2 weeks ago." In other news, Damar Hamlin's incredible journey continues. Just 1 month after suffering a cardiac arrest during a game, the Bills' safety was honored with the Alan Page Community Award for Service by the NFL Players Association. Hamlin vowed to continue to help others with the millions in donations his charity has received the past few weeks.
One of my favorite quotes, "It's a blessing to be a blessing." I plan to never take this position for granted and always have an urgent approach in making a difference in the community where I come from and also communities across the world.
This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
They say they'll get your biggest tax refund. Jackson Hewitt says your biggest tax refund guaranteed, and a chance to double your tax refund. Thousands in weekly prizes during the Double Your Refund sweepstakes. Your biggest refund times 2, twice the money, so forget about them. File your taxes on the double at Jackson Hewitt today. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to U.S. residents 18 or older who file a 2022 federal tax return. Promotion ends 4/2/23. Visit jacksonhewitt.com for rules.
The Angie's List you know and trust is now Angie, and we're so much more than just a list. We still connect you with top local pros and show you ratings and reviews, but now we also let you compare upfront prices on hundreds of projects and book a service instantly. We can even handle the rest of your project from start to finish. So remember, Angie's List is now Angie, and we're here to get your job done right. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
It's a Thursday, the 9th day of February, 2023, and we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. By the way, you can tune in to our YouTube channel. Subscribe, it's free. And our morning news, we've got that on YouTube.
You can tune in.
You can tune in. Subscribe, it's free. So,
it's free.
Okay, you can't beat that, can you?
No.
For our snowbird friends, our Canadian snowbird friends, Calgary and Edmonton have been named the sexiest cities in Canada. So better luck next time, Regina and Saskatchewan, right?
Yeah, what do you have to do to win?
I don't know. I suppose we'd have to ask one of our Canadian snowbird friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
Good question.
Okay. Anyway, did you see the President's State of the Union speech Tuesday? He opened by declaring that the State of the Union is strong. Yeah, well, you know, Gene, you understand it's always best to start your speech with a good joke to get the crowd on your side, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. How about some birthdays? Okay, actor Janet Sussman is 84. Actor turned politician Sheila James Kuehl is 82. She was Zelda on the Dobie Gillis show, and also an elected official from L.A. County. Singer Carroll King, 81. Singer Barbara Lewis is 80. Actor Joe Pesci is 80. Actor Mia Farrow, 78. Actor Judith Light is 74. Actor Charles Shaughnessy, 68. Actor Ed Amatrudo is 67. Actor Julie Warner, 58. Actor Sharon Case, 52. Actor Jason George, 51. Actor Amber Valletta is 49. Actor Charlie Day, 47. Actor A.J. Buckley, 46. No relation.
No relation?
No.
Okay.
Actor Tom Hiddleston is 42. Actor David Gallagher, 38. Actor Michael B. Jordan, 36. Actor Rose Leslie is 36. Actor Camille Winbush, 33. Actor Jimmy Bennett, 27. Actor Evan Rowe is 23. Are you ready for some local birthdays?
Local is the best kind.
You got it. We are celebrating today's birthdays. Happy birthday, Isaac Alvarado, Alicia Buck, Ivan de Jesus Contreras, Melissa Saldana, Leticia Ryan, Roxy Castillo Norwood, Ashley Roederer, Dusty Ward, Imelda Padilla, Miranda Montenegro, Paula Phillips, Renee Dodge, Sandra Lopez, Stephen Mallon, Christine Everhard, Juana Armenta, Anna Vasquez, Angel Quintero, and happy anniversary, Angel and Veronica Quintero. Okay. Have your birthday and your anniversary on the same day. Makes sense.
Takes care of two things at the same time.
Sure. That way you don't forget, right?
Yeah, at least that's what they tell me.
Yeah. Well, is Super Bowl coming up Sunday, right?
You know, I've heard a little bit of chatter about that.
Okay. And what can I say? Which means Monday we'll find out whether downtown Philly will be torched to the ground by a cold, happy mob or a cold, angry mob. So, you know, it always makes sense. Oh, my team won. We're going to burn the city, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And Valentine's Day coming up Tuesday.
Not that far away.
Yeah, and studies show Americans are going to spend big time on Valentine's Day. The National Retail Federation expects consumers to spend about $26 billion on the holiday this year. Boy, that's an average of about $193 per person for flowers, cards, candy, and other gifts. Yeah. And Pam and I have plans for Valentine's, and we've been doing this for at least 10 years. We will have Valentine's dinner at Taco Bell.
At Taco Bell.
So.
Okay, is there a connection?
Well, it started when on Valentine's Day, you couldn't get into any restaurant.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
And so we stopped at Taco Bell. We had the place to ourselves and thoroughly enjoyed it. We've done it every year since.
But you've just gone that one time, right? Of a year. You've just gone that one time a year.
Well,
you didn't sneak in visits other times.
You do. I mean, Taco Bell is one of those guilty pleasures. Okay, it's not Mexican food, right?
No.
But it's one of those guilty pleasures. I don't know. It may go back to, the days when you could afford 5 tacos for $1 at Taco Bell.
Yeah. Those days are gone.
Now the tacos are $5 each. Yeah. Oh, well. So we, that is our annual celebration.
Did you call ahead?
That's one of the neat things you don't have to.
Okay.
We do bring our own tablecloth with a candle.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Then do you say, could you guys do us a favor?
Yeah.
And lower the lights. We got the candle.
Yeah, dim the lights a bit. Turn down the drive-through speaker, would you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a Taco Bell special. I can see it now.
Yeah. A Chalupa Bel Grande or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like I said, that's just the way, we have celebrated for quite a while.
Well, we'll check on you after we pass the holiday this week, and then we'll find out how it went.
I'm sure it will go well. Are you ready for news?
We're ready.
World and California news headlines right now brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
Californians serving time in prison be allowed to vote. Currently, they can't, but Assemblyman Isaac Bryan is pushing for a state constitutional amendment that would change that, saying current law silences those who are marginalized.
We don't strip away those rights in the penal system. because democracy thrives when everybody can participate.
If passed, California would join Vermont, Maine, and the District of Columbia in allowing all residents full voting rights. The scene playing out in Turkey and Syria after that massive earthquake there, causing concern among those who live in California, which has more seismic activity. But Stephen DeLong with the U.S. Geological Survey says California is better equipped to handle a massive quake.
We've had building codes for a very long time that have led to construction that is resilient to earthquake shaking. We wouldn't see the sort of widespread destruction here in California.
Death toll from that magnitude 7.8 quake, over 7,000 with thousands of buildings destroyed. Jeff Scott, California News.
And coming up, we're going to see if we can find CBS News.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
Well, we'll catch up on the CBS when we can. But that's it for World and California News headlines, at least the California part, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground, covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
CBS News special report. A legendary composer is gone.
Raindrops are falling on my head.
His publicist, Tina Brosam, says Burt Bacharach, who had 10 top hits since the 1950s, has died at his home in Los Angeles. He won 3 Academy Awards, a Tony, and 8 Grammys. In 2012, Bacharach said,
I never was much for the plain vanilla 3-chord song. I was too sophisticated.
The moment I wake up. Dionne Warwick spoke about their collaborations with CBS News.
He's almost borderline perfectionist. He gets to the point sometimes where it gets on your nerves. Or can we do just one more? Can we do one? And when in fact he knows he's already got to take
one less bell to answer.
Burt Bacharach was 94. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
I knew I could find that somewhere. Right now, it's page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Thursday morning, Chief Barra announces his retirement. George Gale had the story.
Chief Barra has announced his retirement. Imperial Police Chief Leonard J. Barra is retiring after 23 years of service with the city of Imperial. Barra has been with the Imperial Police Department since the year 2000. He was appointed chief of the department in 2017. City manager says retired Brawley Police Chief Michael Crankshaw will be named interim chief. The city has announced they have contacted Bob Hall and associates to begin the search for a permanent police chief in the city of Imperial. Chief Barra will be honored at an official ceremony in the coming days. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Brawley investigations team executes a search warrant. It happened at a residence in the 900 block of K Street in Brawley. Detectives arrested 33-year-old Jesus Steven de la Cruz, who was wanted for a post-release community supervision warrant. In addition to the warrant, the convicted felon was arrested for several firearm-related charges and for sales of narcotics. Also arrested was a 44-year-old convicted felon, John Manuel Romero of Whittier, California. He was arrested for weapons-related offenses. De la Cruz's bail was set at $130,000. Romero was set at $10,000. Detectives used a Brawley police canine to search the residence. During the search, they found several firearms, high-capacity magazines, ammunition, and narcotics. The detectives were assisted by U.S. Border Patrol BORTAC, U.S. Border Patrol Sector Intelligence Unit, U.S. Border Patrol Small Unmanned Aircraft System, Air and Marine Surveillance Operations, California Department of Corrections and Rehab, and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. KXO News Time, coming up to 7:44.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Real Central Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentralmotors.net. El Central Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
In other local news, a trailer fire was reported. George Gale has more on this story.
It was reported at around 6:40 Wednesday morning. County Fire responded to the KOA trailer camp. They discovered the fire at Space 403. 2 county engines and a water tender were called in. Assistance was also provided by the Hodeville and El Centro fire departments. County Fire Chief Estrada says the trailer on fire was occupied by a couple. He said the wife was able to evacuate safely. Her husband's body was found in the burning trailer. The cause of death is under investigation, as is the cause of the fire. No other information has been made available. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
That concludes this edition of Local News. Coming up, page 2.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane at the Imperial Valley Mall, at El Centro Motors, and at the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
At Fisher Investments, our clients know we have their backs.
How do your clients know that?
Because Fisher Investments is a fiduciary, the highest standard for a financial advisor. It means we're there for our clients and always put their interests first.
So wait, you do it because you have to?
No, we do it because it's the right thing to do. Our clients trust us with their retirement savings, and we know how important that responsibility is. So we take the time to really get to know them.
Get to know them how?
We make sure we understand their unique goals, finances, health, family, and lifestyle, so we can tailor their portfolio to their specific needs. Our goal is to help them achieve a comfortable retirement.
Sounds like a big responsibility. You must make big commissions then, right?
No, we don't sell commission-based products. We have one single transparent fee that's structured so we do better when our clients do better. Visit FisherInvestments.com to find out why investors like you are switching to us. Fisher Investments. Clearly different money management.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
It's page 2 of the local news, brought to you by Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Great Japanese food. They specialize in sushi rolls. 50 different varieties of sushi rolls, one for every state.
Continuing with local news this morning, you can meet and greet your assemblyman with an open house. Here's more on that story.
Assemblyman Eduardo Garcia is hosting an open house. It will be Friday, tomorrow, at his Imperial County District Office, 1101 Airport Road, Suite D in Imperial. The open house will run from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. this Friday. Garcia said it is an excellent opportunity for residents and local leaders to engage with their assembly representative, become better acquainted with the office services, and discuss the priorities for this legislative year. Contact the Assemblyman's office for more information or to RSVP. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Consumer Product Safety Commission reports a recall. Colgate-Palmolive issued the recall. It is for Fabuloso multi-purpose cleaners. The product is manufactured by Colgate-Palmolive. The recall is for the 22 fluid ounce Fabuloso original multi-purpose cleaner refreshing lemon scent. The product recall is for the United States and Canada. Officials say the product can contain bacteria. The bacteria is environmental organisms found widely in soil and water. People with a weakened immune system, external medical devices, or underlying lung conditions who are exposed to the bacteria face a risk of serious infection that may require medical treatment. The bacteria can enter the body if inhaled through the eyes or through a break in the skin. People with healthy immune systems are usually not affected by the bacteria. More details can be found online at fabulosorecall.com. In other local news, the Foundation for Education is an auxiliary organization of Imperial County. Here's more in the story.
The foundation says they have received a series of grants. They say the grants will help support the foundation's scholarship programs and other important initiatives. They have received a $5,000 grant from the Anderson Family Grant Foundation, $5,000 grant from Philip and Elise Heald and the Howard P. Mayer Foundation, and a $10,000 grant from the Ivy Wellness Foundation. If you need more information on the Foundation for Education, go to the foundation.icoe.org. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A man died Tuesday afternoon after jumping from the Pineville Valley Creek Bridge on Interstate 8. California Highway Patrol received a report of a man on the bridge railing with his legs over the side of the bridge at about 5:40 p.m. The man had parked his car on the right side of eastbound Interstate 8 in the middle of the bridge. Just a few minutes later, the man jumped off the 450-foot high bridge and suffered fatal injuries. The incident remains under investigation. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, serving you fresh and delicious Japanese food. Also giving you great customer service and a menu full of items for everyone's appetite. Check out their unique Estates sushi rolls, one for each of our 50 states. And come join them with their famous sake bomb, a thrilling event with James Chingan. Make a group reservation at their cozy patio or cater at Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, 416 South J Street in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4440. Visit them at KSushiBarandGrill.com.
Here's a weather update with Carroll Buckley.
The National Weather Service says with dry weather persisting, temperatures will warm to above normal levels through the end of the week with locally breezy to windy conditions. A low-pressure system will track through the region Sunday and Monday, resulting in a cooling trend. 72 our high yesterday, 42 the overnight low. It'll be sunny today with a high near 74. West winds 5 to 15 miles an hour, becoming north-northeast this afternoon. Those winds could gust as high as 25 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 43. North-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast. Friday, increasing clouds with a high near 72. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north-northeast. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 75. South wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, becoming west in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 20 miles an hour. Mostly sunny on Sunday with a high near 68. West wind about 10 miles an hour, becoming north-northwest in the afternoon. 46 degrees, 49% relative humidity, wind out of the west at 3 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news presented by Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Check out the daily lunch specials, the dinner menu featuring 16 different entrees. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill just off Highway 86 in Imperial.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5 or log on to KXORadio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
And it's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action, the Trailblazers top the Warriors 125-122. Mavericks over the Clippers 110-104. It was the Timberwolves blowing out the Jazz 143-118. Kings slipped by the Rockets 130-128. Raptors 112, Spurs 98. Heat beat the Pacers 116-111. Celtics topped the 76ers 106-99. Wizards whipped the Hornets 118-104. And the Cavaliers clobbered the Pistons 113-85. Meanwhile, the Lakers have agreed to trade Russell Westbrook to the Utah Jazz and reacquire point guard D'Angelo Russell from the Minnesota Timberwolves in a 3-team, 8-player trade.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, Indian Wells, there's some, there'll be some tennis. Two of the biggest names on the men's entry list for the BNP Paribas Open are unlikely to play in the Southern California tournament. Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal were injured during the Australian Open last month, which means they probably will not play at Indian Wells. Meanwhile, in baseball, small ball, the Dodgers will retire Fernando Valenzuela's number 34. The Dodgers announced that the organization will retire the number during a 3-day Fernando Mania celebration this summer. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. We are counting down to Valentine's Day. And as we get closer, I want to remind you again about the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Donna and Pat George, owners of the Peanut Patch, are there for you. Okay, the perfect place for your Valentine's. The Peanut Patch carries homemade chocolates. They make fresh English toffee, pecan turtles, yogurt-covered peanuts, raisins, almonds, so many great chocolate items waiting for you at the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Google the Peanut Patch. They're online at thepeanutpatch.com. You'll get directions and enjoy what you see and enjoy at the Peanut Patch, the perfect place for a Valentine's Day gift. Financial News. Patch. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. They also offer live scan fingerprinting to the public. Disney said it will cut 7,000 jobs from its global workforce, part of a multi-billion-dollar cost-cutting initiative aimed at streamlining the company's operations in a period of media industry turmoil. Meanwhile, in other news, CVS wants to be your doctor. Yeah, at least for people on Medicare. The company announced yesterday that it plans to pay $10.6 billion to acquire Oak Street Health, a primary care provider mainly for adults on Medicare Advantage. Oak Street has 160 healthcare clinics in 21 states. Medicare Advantage, also known as Medicare Part C, is a type of Medicare health plan offered by a private company that contracts with Medicare. It enrolls nearly half of all Medicare beneficiaries. And first-time applications for unemployment benefits rose last week, a slightly higher number than what economists were expecting, but still a historically low number. What's happening on Wall Street? We see green. The Dow up 230 points. The S&P 500 up 23. The NASDAQ up 85. Gold down $6.10 an ounce. Oil off $1.66 a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
Look for sunny skies today with a high near 74, west wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, becoming north-northeast this afternoon. We could have wind gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Tonight will be clear with a low around 43, north-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast in the evening. Friday, increasing clouds with a high near 72, west wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then turning out of the north-northeast. 47 degrees, 49% relative humidity, wind out of the west at about 3 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, in El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best wings in town.
Burgers and Beer. What I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu. Everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. One of the great songwriters of the 20th century has died, Burt Bacharach, who won Grammys, Oscars, Golden Globes, and Tonys. He was 94 years old.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love.
Burt Bacharach said, the groovy thing about pop music is that it's wide open. Anything can happen. And when Bacharach wrote songs, what happened was magic. His collaborations with Hal David dominated the charts in the 1960s and 70s. We have them to thank for Dionne Warwick's greatest hits.
Do you know the way to San Jose? Walk on by. I say a little prayer for you.
Then there were their songs for movies.
Raindrops are falling on my head.
And music for Broadway.
Promises, promises, I'm all through with promises.
Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
A U.S. official says that once the tracking of the Chinese spy balloon became public, it stopped loitering and proceeded as fast as it could toward the East Coast. The State Department says today it will consider action against entities linked to the Chinese military. The death toll now tops 19,000 in the earthquake that punished southern Turkey and Syria. U.S. Ambassador Jeff Flake is helping coordinate American relief efforts.
It's going to be a long road. There's a lot to do, and we have a lot of good assets here.
other than the search and rescue teams, we have Black Hawks available that are flying missions to get relief workers where they need to go, as well as evacuate those who are hurt.
Families say 222 inmates considered political prisoners in Nicaragua are being flown to Washington and includes at least one American. A Senate panel looking for answers today in the Southwest Airlines debacle last year that affected more than 2 million travelers with thousands of flights canceled around the holidays. Chief Operating Officer Andrew Watterson.
Let me be clear, we messed up. And I would like to explain to you how we messed up.
A generation ago, football sounded like this.
He is hit hard at about the 6.5. Whoop! That is the way a middle linebacker should hit.
Today, former NFL players have filed a class action suit against the league's benefit and disability plans and individuals, including Commissioner Roger Goodell. The suit claims they've been wrongfully denied benefits. A Civil War relic has been found at a storied national military park, as we hear from CBS's Jim Krasula.
An unexploded artillery shell has been found at the Gettysburg National Military Park in Pennsylvania. Little Round Top and dates from the Battle of Gettysburg in early July of 1863, according to park officials.
Checking Wall Street, right now the Dow is up 186 points. This is CBS News.
Eric was way behind on his taxes.
I owed a lot of money to the IRS, almost $15,000. I tried to make payments.
The IRS wasn't satisfied with Eric's efforts, so they came after him full force.
They're coming to put a lien and a hold on all my income, my home, my car. I was just overwhelmed at what to do.
Then Eric called Optima Tax Relief.
When Optima Tax got involved, the calls would stop, the threats would stop. It was easy like, 1, 2, 3.
Optima Tax Relief is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, and their team of expert tax professionals took care of Eric's problem.
I owe $15,000, and now my debt is clean. I don't owe anything.
Take Eric's advice.
If you have a tax problem, you need to call Optima Tax now.
Call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Any way you slice it, today could be a tasty day.
Today is National Pizza Day.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
The za is so popular, 3 billion of the pies are sold every single year in the United States. Pepperoni is the most popular topping, and if you're a dipper, you're not alone. There has been a big spike in people ordering a side of ranch dressing with their pizza in the last year. And because it's kind of a big deal cheesy holiday, pizza joints across the country are offering up deep dish discounts to celebrate. Stacey Lynn, CBS News.
Some big names have been swapped ahead of the NBA's trade deadline. Kyrie Irving, of course. Then the Nets sent former league MVP Kevin Durant to the Phoenix Suns, according to reports. Also on the move, Russell Westbrook, sent by the Lakers to Utah as part of a multiplayer 3-team deal. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for
Carroll Buckley.
Things he says and like you can connect to them.
AM 1230 KXO.